Alright everyone, I'm Ryers, and welcome back to Shadow of the Erdtree. Let's keep going. Alright, last time we made it up to Scadu Altus and got the map for this spot. I noticed another cross around here as well. So I would like to go pick up that, that blessing, whatever it's called. So let's head that direction. This guy's on the horseback. There's a lot of Black Knights. Nope, not quite. That rock is not cooperating. There we go. Nope, never mind. Alright, that is obviously not not the way to go. What's the charge attack look like on horseback with this? Yep. Pretty standard. Yeah, I was actually pretty spot on with that that beacon placement. We have another NPC here. I wonder if we can enter the arena from that side too. Alright, so I assume this is a fragment. Yep, nice. It's this guy again. Monk's Missive, and may the best win. Alright, Monk's Missive. Blood with terse message and an illustration of a monk. His hands held together. Seek me to the east if you wish to pursue the way of the warrior. But when you find me, you will challenge me to a bout. There is no need for words. Alright. There's another fragment. And we got these as well. A large flower that blooms facing the shadow tree. These flowers, veiled in shadow and covered in impenetrable thorns, are suffused with profound holiness, much akin to the shadow tree itself. And we also got the map. A plateau occupied by Mesmer's army that peers towards the shadow tree to the northeast, named after its counterpart in the realm of the Erdtree. At its center lies the Shadow Keep. Alright. I don't think we actually looked at the maps for the other places yet. Are they not on this page? Where are the maps? Are they key items? Yeah, there they are. Okay. So here's the base game, and then that's underground. Broken Palace. Okay, so that's underground. These are the new ones. Okay. So Gravesite Plain was a somber plain covered in spirit graves. The spiral tower of the Hornsent lies to the northwest, and the entire expanse is marred by the harrowing ravages of war. Spiral tower of the Hornsent. Okay, that's Bellarat. There's Scadu Altus, and then the southern shore. A captivating vista of brilliant blue flowers intermingled with the colossal stone coffins of unknown origin that seemingly drifted to this place. To the east, the jagged peak thrusts upward into the clouds. Yep. Alright. Let me touch this grace here. I'm assuming this guy won't say anything again.
You have a knack for timing,
Oh, it is.
my fellow. I found the site of a new cross. Take this.
New cross map. Drafted by a Hornsent. So I guess he's a Hornsent then. Alright, so can you see the cursor on the screen? Yes, okay. So here's the Great Slate Plain, there's the bridge. There's that one. Okay, so there's that one, which we're at right now. That one was in the ruins, which we got. And then there's one more, and presumably the Shadow Keep up north. Okay.
Mikola has said as much himself. He wishes now to throw it all away. He says the act, though undoubtedly painful, will sear clean the Erdtree's wanton sin. The truth of his claim can be found at each cross, which is evidence enough to earn my belief. Go to the misshapen tree of Umbra. In that forsaken place, blood must spill. Blood of your fellows, the Erdtree faithful.
Alright.
Go to the misshapen tree of Umbra. In that forsaken place, blood.
Alright. This looks like Leda here. So let's read this. I bet in here my heart. Okay. Heart. This is pretty much in the center of this land, so...
Hello again. Did you
Is it
meet
Leda?
my compatriots? They're quite the congregation, from places as far and wide as you can imagine. Doubtless they'd have all come to blows at first glance, were it not for the charm kindly Mikola put upon us. This is what allows us to serve together, the work of a living god.
Let's ask about the horn scent first, this guy.
Wondering about the horn scent, are you? True enough. In any other circumstance, he'd be at our throats. Long ago, Queen Marika commanded Sir Messmer to purge the Tower folk, a cleansing by fire. It's no wonder the horn scent holds the Erdtree in contempt. That aside, man is by nature a creature of conquest, and in this regard, the Tower folk are no different. They were never saints. They just happened to be on the losing side of a war, but it's still a wretched shame.
Okay, how about the Silent Monk to the east, which is that direction? It might be up in that building.
Oh, that man is known as Dane.
Oh,
He's been in the service of Mikola the Kind longer than I. He might be solemn of cheer, but is a fierce warrior nevertheless. There's no cause for concern. Dane's reluctance to speak to you is no fault of your own. We've been acquainted for quite some time, but even I am yet to hear his voice. Perhaps one day.
okay, so Dane is the monk then, which we've met over here. Okay. So I guess we should probably go and talk to him then. This place is gorgeous. Yeah, I'm assuming that is the Shadow Keep. Giant tower in front of the Shadow Tree. Are those billboard trees in the distance there? Yeah, they are. Oh, and are they loaded in? Okay. Just took them a bit. That looks like a rise over there. And there's that cathedral, I suppose. There's the spiral tower. Interesting. The effect kind of disappears if you zoom out. Or zoom in that way too. God, I wonder if we're actually going to get all the way up there. That'd be cool. There's that building up there too. giant bridge. So I wonder if we have to get to that area from the Shadow Keep here. Let me open the map again. Yeah, that's my guess. We have to go, like, from this bridge across to, like, here. And that gets us to there. Alright, well, anything more to say?
We are all utterly captivated by kindly Mikula. It is what binds us together.
Okay. Let's go talk to Dane again, then. Alright, you. Okay. Does it expect me to just attack him? Seek me to the east if you wish to pursue the way of warrior. When you find me, you will challenge me to a bout. There's no need for words. Alright. Well. I'm gonna... just out of courtesy. Can't target him yet. Alright, so this is just flesh, yeah. Alright. My mouse... There we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay, the mist faded this way. Are you, like, in here now? There's a loot person. Alright, that was a loot person, not just a random guy carrying a jar. Alright. So that didn't really do much. It just made him disappear. Has he gone off the map now? No. Okay, let's rest. He's back. Alright, let me use the blessing here as well to get up to 8. Very nice. It wasn't really like the sorcerers where their mist actually goes like a specific direction. He just faded out. So I wonder if this isn't the real him and we're supposed to go even further east to perhaps that spot, or perhaps somewhere along here, maybe. But we can't really do anything with him right now, so... Unless maybe I can't even switch to my fists. Nope, okay. Alright, well I guess that's that for now. Yeah, what? You. Alright, let's travel. Yeah, I do want to go back to get my runes over there. And I also want to try the rematch against the Invader. Alright. Is there a Grace nearby? I don't
Thou shalt not evade the flame of Mesmer.
Alright. It's fine. Knock them down. Ow. Oh, you're out of heals? Alright.
How could this be? Forsake me not.
Ash of War Flame Skewer. And the prayer room key. I forgot to grab my runes. I'm glad I didn't die. That's a lot. Okay. So. Flame Skewer, thrusting weapons. Skill of Queelign the Fire Knights. And wreath armament in flame and assume a low stance before skewering the enemy in a single motion. Strong attack unleashes a follow-up flame attack. Alright. And the prayer room key opens the door to the prayer room in the house of worship found in the church district of the Shadow Keep. Alright, I'll have to keep that in mind. What's this? This is also, yeah, that same statue with the arms outstretched and headless. 2 more fragments. Okay, I'll gladly take those. Anything else in here? I don't think so. So yeah, I can use Torrent again. Alright, so now that we've got that out of the way, let's head, I guess, back here for now. Let's rest of the grace and spend these things. Very nice. Let's level up as well. More strength. More dex. Yeah, more strength. I need 118,000 more. Alright, so I don't need that marker on there right now. Is that the only one? Oh, there's that one too. Okay, and then that goes to 1, yep. Alright, so where to from here then? I can take this off my map. Also, that's the spirit spring I found. Alright, I kind of want to try Rellana again. Especially since we got 2 new upgrades to our blessing. I should probably spend these runes, though. I could probably just buy more, yeah, I'll buy more smithing stones, just so I have them for the next weapon. I should look into upgrading my ashes as well. Alright, what do we have? The Mesmer Soldier one might be decent. So you got the Bloodfiend Hexer. That might be good. And we also got Right, we have Yash here. We also have the Black Knight. That's expensive. Let's, I guess I'll upgrade these guys. Stop at +5 for now. Okay, I might as well upgrade this thing. I've got 10 smithing stones. And any bit more damage I do is more damage, so... That doesn't really matter that much. The seal, I'm not really using for attacking, so... Alright. Let's head back to the High Road Cross. Let's try Rellana with this. See how it goes. I can't even go inside from this path. Okay. Well, let's go back there then. If it's still too difficult, I might come back later still, but we'll see how it goes. Still pretty relentless, though. I'll give it a couple more tries. Too early. still does so much damage. Roll catch. I'm doing a lot better though. I should probably put back on the magic one. The fire one is not too bad. Alright, let's do this. Might as well do this. I forgot I could be using a Bloodhound Step to try and dodge things as well. That was a very close timing. One heal left. Hey, there we go. Whew. Just needed that little extra boost of power. And probably quicker attacks. Got the Remembrance of the Twin Moon Knight. Whew, my heart's racing. That went easier than I was expecting it to, but I feel like I feel like I took a break, and that break is exactly what I needed to refresh, reset. I'm just glad I was able to dodge most of those attacks, because that was intense. Alright. Ensus Moongazing Grounds. We have enough to level up again. Let's get our strength up. Alright. So that's taken care of. Now we can actually continue. Okay. Alright. Wall is gone. I feel like I can properly explore now. So, let's head to this Grace again, just to make this basically our new starting point. Okay, let's check out the Remembrance, because, yeah. Take the power of its namesake via finger reader. Yep. Remembrance of Rellana, the Twin Moon Knight, hewn into the Shadow Tree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the finger reader. Yep. Once a Karian princess, Rellana disavowed her birthright and chose to stand at Mesmer's side instead, knowing full well that not even the brilliance of the moon could grant him succor. Before long, she became known as the Sword of Mesmer. So it seems like the Shadow Realm isn't like a separate... Well, maybe it kind of is, but the lands between and the Shadow Realm are more connected than it seems, because we have a bunch of people crossing over between the two. We got America and Mesmer, Rellana. Okay. I actually kind of do want to take a look at what that gives me. So let's go back to the round table hold and talk to the finger reader. Remembrance, Rellana. Rellana's twin blades, light greatsword. Ooh, okay, moon and fire stance. We need 16 intelligence. Karian light greatsword embedded with blue glintstone. Or weapon of Rellana, twin moon knight. 2 swords is a single armament. A two-handing, a straight sword engraved with a golden flame will be carried in the left hand. Here and here alone, or moon and fire ever together. Yeah, I guess... So moon was Rellana. Fire, I guess, would be Radon? So yeah, they weren't really together. I guess that makes sense that that Rellana was a Karian princess based on the name. Anyway, let's take a look at the Twin Moons. 72 intelligence. That's a really cool attack, though. Incarnate overlapping twin moons which strike the ground one after another, violently shaking the earth with moonlight. In her childhood, she and her elder sister Rellana. Oh. Okay. So it's Rellana's sister, Rellana, a younger sister. I met these moons, overlapping as though nestled against one another. I'm tempted to get these, but I don't quite have enough intelligence. And I don't really know if this would be the best weapon for this build, really. I'll keep it in mind, but for now I'm not going to do that. Alright, so let's head back to the High Road Cross. Alright, so where should we start exploring? We could go back down this way. I'm kind of tempted to. Just to clear out this area that we've kind of already been through. Before we go up into this top section here. So yeah, let's go do that. Let's yeah, let's see. So I'm gonna place some markers. I'm guessing that's just a cliff that we can't actually drop down. We have to probably go from... We probably have to go from all the way over here, actually, yeah. We have to go down that way. You can tell there's a lot of overlapping spots like this. That might just be a cliff, but... This here specifically reminds me a lot of the Shaded Castle. All the way up in Altus, up here. It's not really that similar, I guess, but... Alright, so let's make our way down there. Go there, and then stop there at the last point. Oh, and my game crashed. That hasn't happened in a long time. Okay, and we're back. Alright, let's grab Torrent and head to the first marker. Obviously these markers are just rough estimates as to where to explore. Okay, this is the camp. Man, I can take this off now. Put on... I don't really need the Erdtree's favor. Oh, Matt, hello. Supposed to be right for, trying to do stuff in... Okay, I can't attack right now because my mouse... There we go. What the hell was that floaty jump? Get out of here. Okay, give me a flask back. As I was saying, let's change our talisman here. I mean, I could just go back to this. Get some more health, more stamina. Or... this might be better, actually. I'll try it out and see if I notice the difference. It seems quick, but I don't know the reference point. Hello. Common soldier gauntlets, those are new. Gauntlets are the rank and file soldiers of Mesmer's army. A pitch dark soot clings to it, much like the interfaces of the men who wear them. Alright, checking for caves, any loot around the edges. Okay, so there's the lake there. There's a lobster... Ram? Hi, Ram. Oh, you're white. beast horn. That's new as well. So many distractions. A horn suffused with spirituality. Horn beast, realm of shadow. The crucible has a particularly strong influence on the beasts of the realm of shadow. The crucible, huh? Causing many to grow horns despite the characteristics of their species. The crucible makes me think of that up there. That U shape. Unless it was talking about the crucible of the giants at the mountaintops, but not sure. Alright, let's take care of this camp. Yeah, there's a lobster down there. Probably go there last after the 5th mark. And complete the circle that way. Is that just another ram, or is it a soldier making noise? It's a ram, I think. Alright, sir. Oh, that was a big knockback. Not what I meant to do, but okay. I was hoping the charge R2 would be a swipe. Makes sense it's not, but I caught that guy. Ooh, hello. Yeah, this piercing is good for against armor as well, I imagine. Yeah, that's so quick. I honestly didn't expect this weapon of all to be my current go-to. Take that off so I can see my back. If I just quick one. Master fire grease and draw some fire grease. Okay. I believe we've got a different one of those. Right? Yeah, we got that one. I think that was at the bridge leading up to Castellensis. Another fragment. These knights are just everywhere, aren't they? I will say, I'm not really excited to face off against Mesmeric because I'm scared. But I am excited to face off because I want to know more about the lore. And I also just want to see how cool the fight is. But there's a part of me that just wants to curl up into a ball. Alright, so I think this is all the camp had, pretty much. I'm not going to worry about that knight, unless he comes to me. Alright, so let's head to number 2 then, up to the lake. Well, we might come across the knight anyway, so... Hello. Yeah. It's hard to aim. Yeah, I need to two-hand these things more often. Alright, let's check the upper level before we drop into the water. Probably not much up here. Yeah. There's more of these worm guys. We have another Statue of America. Another fragment. There's a lot of these past the starting area. Damn. Once again, that's the same pose. I wonder if these statues were made before the Elden Ring was shattered. Before America was imprisoned. That makes sense to me. Alright, so we have another pathway inwards here to a Miranda flower. Shadow Rune. I don't think these things can bleed, unfortunately, so... No, they can, they just resistant to it, I guess. Let me heal. Poison's fine, I don't care about that, I have a thing cleanse me. Ow, ow. And I might as well top out with Beast of Vitality. We're going back to two-handing. More Shadow Sunflowers. Ooh. It's a little secret grove with perfumers, it looks like. There's a little Erdtree sprout, I suppose. It's more than just a sprout, though. Alright, okay, there's 3 of you in here. The grass, though, I think keeps me hidden. If you want to move around somewhere else so I can get the backstab. Thank you. Did not kill them. Ow, ow, get me out of here. Alright, heal up. Yeah, that shield doesn't work very well against these things now, does it? Heal from afar. That's new. I wonder how the targeting works on that. Greatly heals HP for distant allies the spell reaches. Fires a projectile toward distant allies that greatly restores HP on contact. Even when far out of sight, the Erdtree will surely give us its blessing. Alright, that's neat. I don't think I'd have a use for it, but alright. What is through here? Okay, so we got this little section. Okay, I don't want to go up here just yet, so I will come back here later. But I'll keep this in mind for next time. There's a America statue there, though. Unless I guess this Erdtree might be actually pretty old. I would assume they take a very long time to actually grow. Well, if if I need to come back there, I'll know where to go. Let's check out this leak. That guy's hostile, which will probably make the rest of them hostile. No, just a couple of them. All right. And that is that place down there. The old waterfall. Gotcha. There's a grace down there too. So it looks like we might be able to actually... Let me get a view of that. Yeah, it looks like we can come either to there or from there, from down below. So it's on the other side of the river. Yeah, it is down there actually, so... It's... Yeah, okay. So maybe that's how we actually get up to this, this section then. We go through the Shadow Keep, through here, go down, and then around. Alright. Oh, look at those bridges, yeah. So those must be the bridges I'm seeing on the map then, those. That's cool. Alright, let's head down to the Morth Ruins. There's another revered ash here. Hello. Probably bring my shield out for this part. I got the heal off at least. Target? Target? Dang. Okay. Can I get a chance to attack it? Apparently not. Alright. Now where is that dancing thing? Right there. I want to know the name of these things. Okay. I got cool gold masks on. Alright, grab the revered spirit ash. Unfortunately, the weather is foggy. Hello. Okay, there's a grace down there. I quickly turn around. Okay. What am I looking at? Are those jars? It's hard to tell. There's a ladder going to a well there. Yeah, those are jars, okay. There's a whole little village down there. With tons and tons of jars. It just keeps going. That whole section down there. This whole thing. Alright. Okay. Let's explore these. Looks like there's some depth to it here. Yeah, that goes down a ways. Alright, so before we go down, let's check this surface level. See if there's any items. Okay, you're running away. The dog, though, not so much. More dog. Sorry. Goes deep in there. Ooh. Can't get up from there. There's a lot of these trees here as well. I wonder if these are anything special. So that's where I got the ash, yeah. Dog. There's another one of those dancers there, along with a loot guy that disappeared. Quick aim. Yes. I turned an option off there. I'll have to turn that back on. But I want this guy to respawn. There you are. Nope. There we go. Shadow Tree Fragment and a bunch of other stuff. That's good. Alright, leave me alone, please. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think those guys really drop anything. The Chakram guys. Can we get up into this building? Maybe? Maybe like this? Nope, that didn't work. Guy made me jump early. Yeah, there we go. Is there anything in here? No, there is not, except a message. Alright. That was a long drop. Let me just do another quick scout around the surface. I think there's not much else here though. So I noticed at least 2 or 3 different ways to go down. That's one right there. Which leads down to an opening down there. That's probably the main way to go. Yeah, I'll jump this. And there's somewhere else down here. Yeah, let's go down here. Ooh, okay. Okay. I'm turning my lantern on as well. String? What? What is that? That's weird. Okay, sure. Alright, back down to here. That is a one-way drop. But I might as well go for it, since we can just teleport back out. Let's go backwards this way. Golden Horn Tender, alright. That guy does not look so good. Alright, now what's down this way? Okay, this looks like it leads to the same place then. Yeah. And that is somewhere we can go further down. What is that? Eh? Interesting. Haven't seen these guys before. They've got some pretty cool attacks. Right, there's an open chest. Golden arcs. Well, there's that. Procession of golden arcs with a swing of the arm. It's a sorcery of the Inquisitors of the Tower, wielded as an incantation of the spiral. Okay. 22 faith. It's an incantation. Swing of the arm releases a procession of golden arcs, charging hands of potency. The arcs resemble barbs, a known symbol of coercive questioning. Alright. Alright, down we go then. Probably go down this way. It doesn't matter which way we go, actually. No, I didn't mean to jump back, but that's fine. Hi. Right. There's another one of these guys. So what are these, the horn scent then? I see horns growing on their heads. Oh wait, is this the ladder in the well? I think it is, actually. Yeah, nice. Okay. Well, that's cool. I do still want to finish off exploring that section, though. But I know there's a grace up here, so I will grab the grace first. It's a long ladder. Yeah, there we are. It's like Jarberg all over again. The Bonnie Village. Okay. We got another upgrade for that. We are at 3. Okay, so it takes 3 now, but we're at 10. And we are at the Bunny Village. Grace. So yeah, I guess we can actually go up this way then. Yeah, I wonder if this actually isn't the way to go, because that doesn't look like you can climb up there. So I'm guessing the only way to get to these areas, though, might be through the castle. But you never know with all these vertical outcroppings and tunnels and all that. Like, who would expect an underground passageway to be underneath this that sent me here? So that is... Right, that's the Fort of Reprimand. Let's go back here. Oh. Yeah, I know what to do with this guy. I don't know why I didn't think of it earlier, but we got a specific emote for this. Where is it? I made the best win. Here it is. Alright, sir. Let me, I'll need to rest here. Okay. May the best win. There we go. Oop, we just got teleported into basically an Everjail type thing. Dryleaf Dane. Alright. Oh, you're tough, actually. Okay. I can probably get your weapon, quote unquote. Ow. It's like a gut punch. Alright. May the best man win. Well fought. Enemy felled. Not many runes, which makes sense. And he left an item. Dryleaf Arts, yep. And Dane's hat. Oh, there we go. Dane's hat. The sun-faded and lightly swelled hat of Dryleaf Dane. Worn low over the eyes, it obscures the wearer's vision. Omitting the gaze of another can overcome the senses, often leading to the downfall of those who would walk the noble and solitary seeker's path. And Dryleaf Arts. A technique for hand-to-hand combat without the use of a weapon. This martial art combines fist strikes and kicks. Teachings of a group is spiritual seekers known as the Dryleaf Sect, revealed only to those of worthy valor and character. The practice of this martial art marks the dawn of an ascetic's journey. It's called Palm Blast. Dryleaf Sect, yep. Be sent with energy before using a Palm Strike to unleash an explosive blast. You can charge it as well. Alright, let me try that out. I'm guessing it won't weigh much at all, considering it's, yeah, just one. And it's not a claw or a fist, it's hand to hand. Put that away, two-hand it. There's the R2s. Charge R2s. Jump R2. Jump R1. Backstep. Roll. Let me try it out on these guys. Honestly, that seems pretty decent. Boom! Yeah, it's actually quite strong. Punch! Yeah, it's fun. Alright, I'm curious if that is a smithing or a somber. Well, I don't think that's really my type of weapon. It is still cool. Where is the... It's still cool, and I want to see what the potential of it is.
Now.
It is normal, okay. Kind of just want to upgrade it just to see how it performs, but I'll hold off on that. Let me take it off the bar. The Pata is serving me well, and I would be using that golden armor if not for the fact that I got the Priestess Heart here. Alright, let's go back to this area. I do want to... It's already been a while. We cleared out the Morth ruins. We took care of Dryleaf Dane. I think we're going to call the episode there. So, next time we will continue on exploring this section here. Possibly going down to Bonnie Village. Possibly going up here as well. But for now, I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Take care.